Urban Therapy with Sun752 with this your daily go-getism number 455. For New Year's Day, January 1st, 2016. Y'all know how hard it is to get used to the year changing. You have to switch over everything. Especially when you're used to writing the date. You know, for those of y'all who still write, most of y'all type. But it's all good though. Um, today, tonight, I kind of want to cover at least one thing, but I kind of want to cover two things. I'm not going to speak a lot on the second thing, but the first thing I want to talk about is this is the last year of the Barack Obama presidency, and I think this is a monumental year because my man has been in the White House for 7 years, and love him or hate him, it's been an interesting presidency. It's been um, the term has been probably the most notable of presidential terms in our lifetime, especially. And I think it's going to be interesting to see how history treats this man because he's done a lot of things. Now, whether you consider the things that he's done to be in the favor of black people or not, that's pretty much a judgment call. Like, many people in the conscious community don't feel like President Obama has done enough directly for black people. And there's a part of me that agrees with that, and then there's a part of me that understands that there's no way he could have ever done anything for us directly. Number one, in 2008, 2007, when he started campaigning, and into 2008 when he got elected, he never said that he was going to do anything for black people. Anybody who understands the presidency, or anybody who understands politics, has to understand that politics is all about money, and the money is all that really matters. The people don't matter in politics. They use the people as pawns in order to get elected, but they use the people as pawns in order to get elected in order to be able to control the money. Politics is about money. Government is about money. It's not about anything else. The people are nothing but pawns. Pawns in a scheme to be able for the elite to collect money. And there are elite on both sides, on the Democrat and on the Republican side. They're all the same thing. It's like the good cop and the bad cop. They're both cops. And if you have committed a crime, then they're both against you. So one of them is going to treat you one way, and the other one is going to treat you the other way. All that really matters is that they get the information out of you and are able to lock your ass up. So the president of the United States is more like a CEO of a country, of a company, and the United States is a corporation. That's all it is. So everything is done in the interest of gaining revenue. So whenever you see a law being passed or a bill being drawn up or legislation being carried out, it's all in the interest of the money. That's why one of the main questions that always comes up in politics is how is it going to be paid for? Because that's all that matters. How is it going to be paid for? Those are how the jobs are created. Well, anyway, forget about all of that. Maybe on another video we can talk more about politics and we can really get into that. But as far as Barack Hussein Obama is concerned, I'm going to say this. I believe that he has done some good things for black people, and one of the things that I think that he has done primarily, if nothing else, is that he has inspired a nation of young black men and women to know that they can become king of the world, basically. They will be able to handle or to be able to achieve the highest office on earth, which is the President of the United States. And that is a big deal because when I was younger, we couldn't say things like, when I grow up, I want to be president. It was like a pipe dream. We would say more things like, I hope that one day that there is a black president. We didn't put it on ourselves. We just hope that somebody would do it. Well, Barack Obama is older than me, and he did it. So he made that dream a reality. So now our young black boys and girls, our young black men and women, I should say, rather, can be like, regardless of how bad this president is, when, not if, when I become president, I'll do a better job. Now, there are some things that he did. And there's some things that I didn't even acknowledge that he did. Like the gas prices going down. I never really acknowledged that. Because there were different times in his presidency when the gas prices were low. You know, we had such a long stretch of the gas prices being above $3 a gallon that we forgot that in 2010, from 2009 to 2010, gas prices were in the $2 area. They were under $3. I remember in the month of July in 2010, and I remember this because I had a brand new job and I had to travel 60 miles to get to that job, and the price of gas in New Jersey was $2.35. So it wasn't that long ago, but at the same time it was long ago. But I never thought that we would see the return of gas prices going down to $3 a gallon. I mean, below $3, and it's almost to $2. It's one something in some states. That happened under his presidency. Whether he's directly responsible for that or not, I don't know. But I know if there was another president of another race, then they would definitely highlight that. He also, if you want to believe it, he also captured and killed Osama bin Laden, who was supposed to be president, public enemy number one, in orchestrating the 9/11 attacks. Whether you if you believe that, but nonetheless, for those who do believe it, he took care of that situation where the other president could not do that. I don't know how you feel about this, but you know, he also captured and killed Libyan president Muammar Gaddafi. I'm not proud of that fact, but nonetheless, that was another alleged public enemy number one of the United States, said to fund terrorists and all that kind of stuff. I don't believe all that kind of stuff. Don't get me wrong, but nonetheless, he took care of that situation. So his foreign policy, as far as the military is concerned, he handled pretty much everything. But people don't want to give him credit for that. Whether it's a good credit or not. If it was another president, they'd be singing his praises. That's all I'm saying. Obamacare, universal health care, which isn't really universal health care, and it turns out to be sort of a hoax. But nonetheless, he got that done. He got it done. It's the trademark of his. It's a trademark policy of his presidency. So these are the things that he's done. Now, of course, he's done some things that I'm not so proud of. Like the whole thing with the LGBT. I think he's a little too close to that movement. But they give him a lot of money. Politics is about money. They give him a lot of money. They fuel a lot of money into his campaigns. And he paid them back. And he gives them whatever they want. So, one thing I'm pretty sure of is that when this presidency is over, we'll miss Barack Hussein Obama. I know that. You know, because it's better for one of us to be in there. You know, whether the conscious community knows it or not, President Obama knows his history. He knows his history very well. Whether he can express his knowledge of that history in a way that would make us all proud and feel empowered, can't do that. But he never said he was going to do that. But you have to know that this man is way more intelligent than all of the presidents that came before him. I mean, come on, man. White man ain't been able to take this black man down. You can say that it's because of our support, and you can also say that we had absolutely nothing to do with him becoming president of the United States. We know that we voted, though, and we know that we continue to support, though. So that's how that's going down. The other thing I wanted to talk about a little bit was the whole situation with Bill Cosby. Let me just start out by saying this, and I'm not going to really go into this. Maybe I'll go into this on another video. I support Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby has done more for the black community exclusively than any other entertainer of his magnitude. Any. Bill Cosby wanted to buy NBC so he could change around some of that negative black programming that you see so much on TV, and he tried to buy NBC twice, and he pissed off a lot. He pissed off somebody, and that Illuminati is coming for that ass. Now all these allegations of buying Quaaludes, drugging these white chicks, and and fucking them and all of this kind of stuff. I'm not trying to hear all of that. I don't care. I don't care to get into that. I'm gonna let the courts handle that, because I'll be there supporting him, hoping and praying and trying to ensure that he beats this case. Because we don't need an iconic figure like Bill Cosby going out like that. We don't need that. I understand the sensitivities when it comes to women who have been sexually assaulted, but they right now, I hate to say it, but they're a problem. They're a problem because they are rushing to judgment, saying that, thinking that this man has done it, and they're doing that because the media is mushing it in their face, and they're taking the bait, hook, line, and sinker. And we got to do better than that. Too many of our icons that look like us have been taken out like that, and we can't allow Bill to go out like that. So he's innocent until proven guilty. We need to represent that. We don't need somebody like him doing the rest of his late life behind bars like he's OJ. Because he ain't nothing like no OJ. He ain't never sell us out. People mad at Bill Cosby because he told us to pull our pants up, stop having these babies, out of wedlock and all that. He basically told us to get our shit together. We got mad at him for that. That's like being mad at your boss for telling you to do some goddamn work and earn your paycheck. That's what it's like. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And it's 2016. The Mind Right and Body Better Fitness Program is tomorrow, January 2nd. Get with us. 400 East Ontario Street at the McVeigh Recreational Center. We getting our workout on. We going to drop these pounds this year. We going to get this health straight this year. We going to get our minds right and be able to think clearly this year. We're going to shake off that bullshit. We started shaking it off in 2015, and we're going to continue that shit to 2017. That's my word. Support Bill Cosby. Learn the truth. Go on YouTube. Use YouTube and your Google search engine for what it's worth. And find out find out what the supporters of Bill Cosby have to say, instead of listening to your network news and letting the tragedies of your own past dictate the way you handle information, false information. That's what we got to do. And as far as Barack Hussein Obama is concerned, man, fuck it. You could have dropped a bomb on America. You inspired my babies to know that they can be something one day, and they can be the best. And to be the best, you got to beat the best. And you beat the best, and you continue to do that for 8 years. I fucks with you. Even though I don't agree with everything that you do. But I don't agree with nothing anybody does. Not even my damn self. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have a great night. I'm going to holler. You know what I mean? Peace.